Alright, and we're back. This is Reki again, and we're in this vanilla game that I'm attempting to use to figure out whether or not my character, or figure out whether or not the sinks will work in exterior construction. And what I've done is I've switched to debug mode, specifically because I ran out of materials and it became more difficult to do things. She doesn't have the skill to do things, and I really didn't want to wait to get these things done, so this way I don't have to go running around and getting more wood, more nails. I don't have to worry about her not being able to build stairs, because I think I can just have her build stairs now anyways, which is perfect. Oops, let me get her out of the area where I want to build these, which is there. Okay, so this is much quicker than just doing it the way I was doing it. Alright, and we need to get a roof on here, which of course was one of the holdups. It's almost impossible to get a roof on without having steps, and you can't very well go up the steps. Oh, darn it. If you can't build steps. So yeah, see, I can't build from down here. What a pain. I don't know why this is not working the way I expect it to work. Alright, so once this is done, I'm going to move the sink and cabinet from inside to the outside, and we're going to see if this works. Now, in previous versions of this, I had used sinks and cabinets that I had picked up elsewhere because I didn't want to break apart the sinks and cabinets inside. I was hoping to retain them until after the water had been turned off, but for purposes of this test, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the sink and the cabinet while we're in debug mode, and hopefully being in debug mode will prevent me from breaking them, because she doesn't have a whole lot of skill here. Perfect. Okay, so we need to move the stuff in here into this other cabinet. And pick this cabinet up. Now, one of the things that I had noticed is that, you know, my water is still on. As you can see, I'm still getting drink from the sink. It still says unlimited. And when I built a cabinet and a sink inside anywhere, it would automatically allow me to plumb it, and it would then say unlimited, and it hook it up to city water, I guess we'll call it. The water system that's still on. But it didn't matter what kind of a structure I built outdoors, and you can go into debug mode and you can have a look at ISO regions, and you can look and select a building, and it will tell you is enclosed true, is fully roofed true, fully enclosed true. Those are necessary in order for water to work outside, but for whatever reason it still wasn't working for me. So we're gonna put it in out here, and we're gonna put it, actually before we do this, let's pick up this trash, because I don't want to put it under the window. I want to put it against the wall where conceivably it makes logical sense that there would potentially be, you know, plumbing over here that we could hook into. Sometimes that's not always true under the wall. Okay, so we're going to place the sink. And we've still got nothing. So we are still hooked up to water. We have no mods installed. Everything's disabled. Everything is clean. We have built a very small exterior shed that's completely enclosed. And we have put the sink combination into the shed, and it's still not working. I'm going to change it to another wall location just in case, and we'll see what happens there. But it should be treating this, crud, I didn't want that to happen. It should be treating this as a separate building that water can go into. And just to be 100% sure, why would there be a lunchbox under here? We're gonna dump all this stuff out of here. And we're gonna build this inside on the other side of the wall, but in the exact same location. And there it is. So we can plumb it in the exact same location on the inside of the house, but we cannot plumb it when it's outside. And it doesn't matter. It's a vanilla game, and it still will not allow me to plumb it. Now, if I go and I take this... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. No, you're not going to rip up the floor. And we take this sink and this cabinet with the hopes that neither of them are going to break. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Thank you. And we bring it out here. Let's just put this cabinet down for the moment. And we go up here and we build a rain collector barrel. And we only need one. Now, last time I did this, it let me plumb the sink because it saw that there was a water system in. But for some reason, I'm guessing it's not seeing the potential water system without the barrel. As you can see, I just plumbed it, and there's only one barrel, and it's empty. And if I look at it, I can't get water out of it because there's no water in the barrel. So I don't really know what's going on with this. Maybe it is something to do with the new ARM architecture and the M1 Mac. I don't know, but it's definitely not working for me still. And that's just a shame. Thanks for watching. Take care.